We've got our top three finishers from today's Mission King of the Baggers here at Brainerd International Raceway. Our winner, Hayden Gillum, second place, Rocco Landers, and third place, Troy Herfoss. We'll get started with Troy. It's his ninth straight podium to start the season. He's our championship leader. You had a little bit of a difficult weekend. I mean, you came to a very tough track, and you had a couple of crashes. So all things considered, you probably knew that Hayden is tough here, right? I mean, he loves the place. And you ended up beating Kyle Wyman, who's your main rival in the championship. So overall, it's not a bad day.
Yeah, it's a really good day. I mean, I would love to have got a start and be able to follow Hayden again in that race, but man, he's like a robot. Just keeps going and going and going. Doesn't miss a line, doesn't miss a braking marker, and really good off that chicane. Yeah, I learned a lot in the challenge race. I got to follow Hayden for a lap there before it's like he cut the course of the chicane. I blinked and all of a sudden he was gone. And but yeah, learned a lot, and it's just me that's struggling a little bit on the front with the bike, and but really happy that when it come down to crunch time, Q2, I put a lap in that almost put us on pole position. I challenged in the challenge race, but he was on another planet, and then in that race, I just got a terrible start. So I made life difficult for myself, but I had a chance to finish second. Really disappointed in myself for getting my pocket pick there at the end, but hey, Rocco's a great
child
kid.
too.
He's a great kid and a hard charger, and you like to see guys like that succeed when they're putting that much effort in. It's just I wish it wasn't over me. But anyway, I'm happy. I'm here, and I got a bigger championship lead now than I had before the weekend. And after yesterday, I didn't think that'd be the case.
All right, well, congratulations. Second place today, Rocco Landers. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to say that so quickly. Good job. Good day for you. You won the Twins race. You're second in this. You're probably happier with the second in this than you are with the win. It's his first career baggers podium, and he passed the top two guys in the championship on the final lap. So that's pretty impressive stuff. What? Tell us about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a decent start there in the challenge race earlier, and after that result, I was almost kind of regretting having that second place, because I almost had. I was like, dang, I got a lot to live up to now. But I didn't have quite as good of a start in the race. I had a decent initial jump, but I got sandwiched between the two factory Harley boys coming out of one and had to let off the throttle. But just tried to put my head down, do as well as I could, try to hang in there. Losing a little bit on the straights, unfortunately. But I felt like my pace for the first sector and my strong point was kind of on the brakes as well. So every time I would start to see them pull away, I would try to gather it back up as much as possible through T2 and kind of into the brakes into 3 and 12 and 8. But I mean, I honestly couldn't really be much happier with this result. I was pushing so hard. It was a very, very difficult race for me. I didn't think with 2 to go that I'd be on the podium, let alone in P2. Stoked for the whole crew. I mean, Troy's given me a lot of advice throughout the season. He's helped me out. So is Hayden, obviously. Everyone in this class I have so much respect for, and it's an interesting feeling to be up here. And I hope we can repeat it again tomorrow.
Good job. Our winner today, Hayden Gillum. It's his first victory of the year. He's our defending class champion. It's been disappointing, I know, for you so far, but hopefully this gets things kickstarted for you.
I sure hope so. It's been a rough start. I mean, I think before this I had one podium, so not a great backup to the championship. So yeah, I mean it's been a long road. I thought we were a little better off coming into the season than what we ended up being. I mean we've been right there the whole time, but just missing a little bit. And I knew the first few tracks we went to, Road Atlanta, Coda, MotoAmerica, were going to be Daytona, were going to be difficult because those were some of our. I mean somehow I pulled out some podiums last year at those tracks, but this year everybody's on top of their game this year. Both factories have really stepped it up. I mean, they haven't really made many mistakes this year. So not much to capitalize on there. So I mean, coming into this weekend, I knew this was a really good track for me. I was ready to go, especially after how MotoAmerica went. And yeah, I mean, to have 1-2 Vance and Hines, it's really good for the Revzilla Motul team, and good for this kid's confidence. He's a confidence wave, man. If he's on it, he's confident, and he's gonna be tough, and obviously being up here with Troy is really good for my confidence. And you know, I've got a lot of work to do to even hope of trying to get back in this championship. And really from here on out, we've talked about it. It's the only thing I can really do is try and win races and fight with these guys and capitalize where I can capitalize. And luckily my starts have been getting a lot better, so that helps a ton. And yeah, I'm really excited. This has been a really good weekend so far. Hopefully we can keep it going.
Okay, thank you. Questions?